Hello everyone and welcome to Dinosaur. Today I'm going to look at the Bullyland Triceratops. It's a variation of the Bullyland Triceratops that's kind of gone out commission now. But it's I managed to get it from Everything Dinosaur for about $8.99. Really good. I do like it a lot. It was for the price, and I think it's quite hard to get hold of. So I made sure to get it while it was on Everything Dinosaur when they let everyone know on their Facebook page that they had it in stock, and I made sure to get it. I do like the model a lot for what it is. $8.99. You get some really nice variations and scale detail here. You get a nice enough paint job. The crest. The bones on the crest look really nice, or the head plate, should I say, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if there's like a scientific term for that, but yeah, that looks good. The scale detail on here looks good. The horns look great. They're made of kind of like a more rubbery material, more bendable material, but you can probably break them off, but with enough force, but they still look pretty damn good. Eyes look a bit goofy, tongues not necessarily painted very well, but again, it's just like little details that detract from the figure, but it's not too much really. I mean, it's $8.99 at the end of the day. It's not going to be like a high-end collector's model like the like a yeah, well, it's $8.99. So yeah. Um, yeah, we've got a nice beak there. One thing that I was a little bit I found a little bit jarring was that if I can focus, yeah, there we go. Is that the paint from the scales kind of goes over into the beak, and I don't know if that's intentional, but I'm not sure I like that in this figure. But I suppose it kind of I'm not sure how it would look without that. I'm not sure. It's difficult to imagine that, really, to be honest. To imagine it without the paint. I'm trying to, and I don't know. I think it would look a bit strange. I feel like it's it's been used to try and integrate the beak into the whole face because it looks kind of separate. If you were going to like just really separate the beak from the face paint wise, then it would look a bit weird, I think. And with the PNSO new is it Doyle? I think the new PNSO Triceratops, it's not like that. It's just kind of integrated into the face really, and this looks kind of separate without that faded paint from from the oranges and the yellows to them fading out into the beige of the beak there. But yeah, those are the only criticisms I really have of this figure, to be honest. We've got some really nice folds and wrinkles as we come down to the neck area, at the bottom of the neck there, and then at the front of the front legs there, and at the neck's nice thick neck. It is quite a bulky figure, I would say. Nice chunky boy. It's got some really nice paint applications on the back there. We've got like a black striping going on horizontally, and then down the spine as well, and it goes all the way down to the tip of the tail. Nice thick tail. I'm not sure if it's a little short, the tail. There's something about this figure. I think it may be that I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's something about the proportions of this figure that doesn't quite go. I'm not sure what it is. Unlike Doyle, the PNSO Triceratops, it has some nice cheeks, and that has been quite a hotly debated topic. Well, when I say debated, I mean it's been something that people have been divided upon. So I'm not sure of the paleo accuracy of the lack of cheeks on the newer Triceratops models from PNSO, but I know that some people just really don't like it without without the cheeks, and I can understand that. I can, because it does make the face look a little thin. But I think what we got to bear in mind is that these animals, we need to see them for what they are and not where we want them to be. And I understand that change can really uh can kind of really shatter people's view of these animals that they hold in such high regard and that they love so much. Um, yeah. Anyway, getting back to the figure, we have some nice chunky legs, nice, they're kind of stubby actually. Um, and as we go down, you can see that it's got on the front some nice yellowish colors going on, almost kind of golden. It's like a piece. It's like a piece of toasted white bread almost. You could say, maybe not, but you got some nice yellowing, and it fades into this brownish orange, dark orange color. And then the feet are also yellow. Got some really nicely painted toes as well. As you can see, the figure's kind of um, well, I'd say it's postured in a kind of almost like it's about to charge, or it's about to face off at something, because it's like holding its ground, as you can see. So the posture of the figure is like that, and I do quite like that. As I mentioned earlier, it's got some really nice scale detail on the body. It's a really nice bigger osteoderms, and then we've got some smaller ones coming in here, bigger ones, much bigger ones on the back hind legs there. And then of course we've got some really nice lines of larger osteoderms here when we come up to the spine, and of course that applies to the other side of the figure as well. Really nicely detailed figure for what it is, I must say. Now, I've heard from other people that paint the paint of Bullyland figures can scrape off. I haven't had any problems with mine so far, and I have handled it a fair bit, I would say. I've not like played with it or anything. I'm an adult, and well, I mean, you can play with it if you want. It's just not my thing. As an adult, but no, I'm do joke. I do joke. I do play with my dinosaur models. I have got Beasts of the Mesozoic figures, and I do like posing them in their dioramas. But yeah, and I will review those eventually. But yes. Anyway, back to the review. We have going back to the scale detail of the tail. Those osteoderms, those lines of osteoderms, kind of end when we come to the thickest part of the tail, at the start of the tail there. The figure does face to, quite a lot to the left, so it looks like it's kind of facing away from us at this point. On the legs, we do also have these really nice, as I said before, like lines of orangey brown going down. The figure's just got a really nice colour to it. I really do like it. And that just about does it, apart from, of course, the underside. The underside is not really any of those colours. I think it's just the base colour of the sculpt. And then as it comes up to the side of the belly here, we've got some yellow paint, and then it comes up to the main bulk of the paint job, which is the orange and the black stripes on top, of course. I do want to look at this frill a bit more as well, because it is really cool. As you can see, it's got a really nice yellow and kind of reddish brown, or dark red, you could say. Kind of looks like the color of the reddish brown kind of reminds me of wine gums, those sweets that you can get in the shops. And it kind of, I just think it goes really well with the yellow, and it does mix in a bit with the yellow as well, which is nice. Just a little bit though, not too much. Yeah, it's a really nice, pretty frill there. And on the back, now there is a problem with the latest Ceratops, which is the back of the head plate. It is completely plain, and it just looks out of place with the rest of the figure. That's not the case with this one though, because as you can see, we've got some orange, and it just leads up to an orange, and then just like a slight black. yeah, black bordering. Then of course you got your bones on the frill there. So yeah, that is the Bullyland Triceratops. I did snap it up quite quickly when Everything Dinosaur announced that they had these in stock, because apparently they're a little hard to get hold of due to being out of commission, and I didn't have many Triceratopses in my collection. I will do a little size comparison now, if you just excuse me, and I will go and get some dinosaurs. Oh, okay, so we have the Dinosaur T-Rex. Let me just position these, if I can, in a way that's suitable. So yeah, we have the PNSO T-Rex there. Oops! Don't fall over, Wilson. And then we have, taking that away, because obviously I just wanted to show that because Triceratops lived with T-Rex. It's going to be shown quite a lot in the new documentary Prehistoric Planet, so I'm quite excited for that. Next we have the Papo Gorgosaurus. So there it is. And then we have the Safari Utyrannus, which I reviewed in my last video. So that is the review of the Bullyland Triceratops. Really happy with it. I do like it a lot, and it's $8.99. I think it's out of stock on Everything Dinosaur now, though. Although I have seen some lesser-known websites that are not necessarily dinosaur model sellers, but some websites that do have this figure around. I think Amazon has it too. So yeah, really good figure, and I would definitely recommend it if you wanted like a cheaper Triceratops model, as opposed to the £50 Triceratops from PNSO. So it's a really good budget Triceratops, really nice paint apps, good detail in the scales, really nice horns, nice frill. So I definitely recommend this model.